And we are live. What's going on? It's Chris and Will from Lifter LMS, and you know what day it is? It's Feature Friday. We've got a more technical one for you today. So for the developers out there, or even if you're just kind of a power WordPress user, you're going to really love this one. We're going to show you how to add a custom tab to the user dashboard, which has a lot of its own internal navigation. The dashboard on a learning management system website is like the command center. It's the home for the user, the learner, the client, the customer, whatever you call them. But maybe you want to add something else, like besides the courses, the memberships, their certificates, their achievements, their edit account, their orders, and all that stuff that's over there. What if you wanted to add a tab to access a private coaching scheduler as just an example? We're going to show you how to do that today. Strap in and enjoy the demo. Over to you, Will.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chris. So like Chris mentioned, we're going to be diving into a demo of how you can add a tab to the Lifter LMS student dashboard. And just to be clear about exactly what we're talking about, if I navigate to the front end of my website, when you install Lifter LMS, your students will have access to this area where they can view their courses, view their memberships, and all kinds of other things related to their account specifically. And some of our users have requested for an ability to add a custom tab to this screen. And it is possible with a little bit of custom code and some copy and paste work, and we'll show you 100% of how to do that here in the tutorial. So don't worry if you're not too comfortable with copying and pasting. It should be pretty straightforward, or too comfortable with coding. It's just mostly copying and pasting, so it should be pretty straightforward. So what we're going to need for this tutorial is in Google over here, I looked up add Lifter LMS student dashboard tab, and it's not this video that I made a long time ago. It's going to be actually this GitHub link here, LMS add student dashboard tab here. So this is the code we're going to be copying and pasting from, and I'll get back to this in 1 second. But in order to add code like this to our website, this can be a little bit dangerous, but in this case, we're doing something pretty straightforward and simple, so it's not going to be a huge deal. But when we're adding code to our website, we want to use either a child theme, which you can create for free with most of your themes. You could Google how to create a child theme if you've never done that before. But we can also use a free plugin called Code Snippets. This is one that I go to a lot when I'm not interested in adding a child theme, or I want my snippets to be a bit isolated within a plugin where I can easily organize and see them. It's this one here in the middle that I'm going to add, but we just need some kind of function to add custom code. Lifter LMS also has a Lifter LMS customizations plugin. Now that I'm thinking about it, there is a Lifter LMS add custom code plugin. It's free, Lifter LMS customizations, but any way that we can add a code snippet to our website using the Lifter LMS one, using this free one, or using a child theme, any of the above will work. And so what this style of plugin will do is give me the ability to add a little snippet to my WordPress website. Code snippet, I'm going to click add new at the top, and it defaults to PHP, which is perfect because that's what this is some PHP code. So I'm going to copy, if I zoom in a little bit, I'm going to start copying here on line 2, because line 1 says don't copy this line. So we're going to start copying on line 2, and then I'm going to copy all the way just to line 48 on the bottom. So we're going to go line 2 to 48. I'm going to copy that to my clipboard and then paste it over here. And so you can see there's a lot going on in the middle, and we'll dive into that here in a second, but I'm going to give it a title real quick called add dashboard tab. And we said for coaching, what we want to link up to in this example is we're imagining I have a coaching website and I want to link over to my Calendly, or I want to link to a custom landing page. That's what we're going to be doing here in the tutorial. And so there's 2 ways you can create this custom dashboard tab. If we look at the comments of the code here, there's a basic tab with a URL. So this is just going to have a title for your tab, and it's going to link to a custom URL. Or we could actually write a function in order to output some content. When we go to the dashboard page, we see if I go to like my grades, for example, we're still on the dashboard page. It just has this content printed right here. So you could do that if you wanted to. That would be the second one here, the advanced custom tab, where you write a function to basically describe what's going to go here in this area. But in this example, we're going to cut that part out. We're going to do just the basic example where we're going to have a tab that just links to a custom URL. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete all of this advanced custom tab, because we're just going to do the basic tab for this example. And so what happens if I just go ahead, save changes and activate? Let's see the tab appear on my dashboard, and then we'll customize it here in a second. But we have my tab title. That's the one that we just added with the code snippet. And we see my tab title. And we probably want to change that to say book a coaching call. And then we're going to link to not this URL. We're going to link to a different URL. And so let's just create a page real quick. Let's create a landing page that we'll link to for our coaching. And like I mentioned before, you could use Calendly or simply schedule appointments or Qt scheduling. If you want to link straight to those softwares, you could do that, but we'll just create a landing page. Book a coaching call with Will. And then we could style this page however we want to. We could put images in here. We could put text. We could really style this up to sell the coaching call. Let's see what we've got. It's a pretty majestic photo. But we could style this thing out however we want to. We could do it in the WordPress block editor. We could do it in Elementor. But whenever you're ready to have your page built out, and I'd probably want to have a button maybe linking to my Calendly or something. Button. We'll do book now. Say. I think we're Middleton or something like that. So then we have our button linked up. And now that we have our page created, we can add this page to our, if I copy the link, that's the link that we'll add to our code snippet, because that's where I want you to go if you click this button, book a call with Will. So let's save changes. The only thing I changed here was the book a coaching call name and the URL that I want it to go to. Back over to the dashboard page and we reload. We now have our book a coaching call option here. And if I click on this, it should take me over to my book a coaching call with Will page, and then I can click book now. And that takes me out to my Calendly. Oops. I might have typed Calendly incorrectly in the URL. Calendly.com. Yeah, I put 2 L's in Calendly. But that's my problem there. But yeah, so that's how you can create a page where you have on the student dashboard the ability to redirect a student to a custom URL where they can book a call with you. And you could use this for any kind of applications you want to. You could use it for, I'm going to come up with something just off the top of my head. Like anything you could imagine. We got book a call. We could upsell students. If you say like course bonuses or expansion packs was an option that came up where we say like, we've sold our students on these existing courses, but what if they want to extend their access to the course because they only have limited access for a year? So we might want to sell them an extension to the course. We could put extensions on our dashboard. We could put all kinds of things in this area. But Chris, does that kind of inspire some ideas about how to add to the student dashboard page some custom content for course creators?
Yeah, 100%. That is a area where we get a lot of requests for how do I customize the dashboard. It's a top request, and people use the dashboard in different ways. So you can 100% personalize it. We've also got ways that you can remove items from the dashboard if those aren't of interest to you. So you can both remove and add new things. And also you can add content above and below the main view of the dashboard as well to provide a richer experience. So the dashboard is really infinitely customizable. Just want to give a quick plug for SkyPilot, our theme that we make at Lifter LMS. It makes the dashboard look beautiful. So check that out. Thanks for the demo, Will. Wherever you're watching this, go ahead and smash the like button. Drop a comment. Let us know what other feature we can demo for you on another Feature Friday. And I hope you have a great rest of your Friday and weekend. Take care.